Hi guys, it's the 2nd of October 2023. Grab yourself a coffee and listen to what I want to say here. I've been thinking for a while now, how do we get our communities up and running, get them established and structured and all the rest of it. And literally just now, I was just on the way to a different destination, wasn't going to do this video, had no plans to do this video, and it came in my mind, your church is your community. Or you can use your church as your community. See, a long time I was thinking, you know, like to tell people in your church and ask them to join your community, but you're already a part of a community, your Christian community, your church. As you know, I'm working on the How to Plan playlist. There is a How to Plan playlist on this channel at the moment. And the idea of the How to Plan playlist is to take an individual, maybe yourself or someone else, from potentially knowing absolutely nothing about how to prepare, how to, you know, flee to a safe location, set up a camp and all the rest of it. Like from knowing nothing to being fully prepared and then fully able to survive out there, right? That's the idea of the How to Plan playlist. Whether like you're already prepping or you know nothing. And this playlist I've been working on for like 6 months now, as you know, like on and off. But I really want to dedicate some proper time over at least the next 6 months to really get this playlist done. And like I say, the idea is that I'm practically showing you, like practically demonstrating how to go about this. Although there is multiple options, as you know. I'll just reach behind me. Sorry about me lard. There is a How to Plan playlist on this channel already, but it's like in theory form. I don't think I did a very good job of it. And it basically remains here until I get all these videos done. So as you notice, I did van survival, doing car survival at the moment, and then we'll do like on foot survival, primitive skills and all the rest of it. And then from there, that's basically the How to Plan playlist together. And then I'll do a video at the top of that playlist with the books. And the books then tie in with the How to Plan playlist. It all ties together. And so the idea is you could literally just copy and paste that playlist and share it with anybody, and they will know how to prepare and plan. Yeah, so all the framework, all the structuring, all the foundations to your community is already in the books. But as I say, I'm doing the How to Plan playlist to just like really help you further. So that's everything you need to know there about your community. And like as in setting it up, as we're talking about Christian communities preparing for natural disasters and the hard times ahead. So everything you need to know is there in your manual, right? And then when you actually flee, all the survival, the essential survival skills that you need to know to actually survive out there is here in this book here. And then that's your personal planner, where you write your personal plan and your joint agreed community plan, right? Now, these are available, as you know, in the description, right? You could tell your church, which is your community, about these books and about the How to Plan playlist. Hopefully it'll be finished by the end of this year. That's what I'm aiming for. And then from the How to Plan video, How to Plan playlist, I'm then just going to put out general survival videos like tips and tricks, and you would write that in your Survival Academy section of your personal planner. If there's anything that like stands out to you, like, you know, like making a fire with a feather or something, you know, like there are literally thousands of skills. But what I'm doing here at Christian Communities is I'm homing in on your essential skills, the actual skills that you really need to properly prepare, plan and survive. Like, so cutting away all the waffle, this is the essential stuff. Without this, you die basically, or you suffer. But yeah, but with the personal planner in your Survival Academy, you can write down anything else that you want to add as an additional bonus sort of thing to your survival and planning and stuff. Yeah. Now I need to point out, and you know, it disheartens me and it really does make me sad that at the moment a lot of people seem to think that like planning, preparing, learning survival skills is like an option, you know, or a hobby. but you understand, right? And I understand. I mean, I hope you understand that what is coming is going to affect all of us worldwide. No one is not going to be affected by what's coming. It is already affecting people around the world, you know. I also want to point out something else that I recently heard from a really dear friend, is that there is apparently people that, you know, claim to be prophets or claim to have the gift of prophecy and are giving a timeline of 7 years. Now, we always need to test what we hear, all right? Pray about everything that we hear. But, you know, the way that I receive from our Lord is that we need to be ready now, right now. You need to remember that anything could happen at any moment, and this is being real. You could have an earthquake, you know. I mean, just watch the news, see what's been going on, man, you know. And if you're thinking, well, I need to prepare in 7 years from now, what if an earthquake happens before then where you live? Do you know what I mean? You know, I mean, always pray about everything that you hear. I also came across another video recently where a guy was claiming that the 7-year peace treaty is going to be signed at the end of this year. But if you know, what we need to do as Christians is we need to read our Lord's word and pray about everything. All right, there are still prophecies yet to come to pass. Like, for example, the third temple in Jerusalem needs to be built. Do you know what I mean? I don't think that the 7-year peace treaty is going to be signed at the end of this year, you know, but pray about this for yourself, you know. What I do know is that we don't have a lot of time. So be careful with people that date set. Always pray about everything you hear and see, all right? And very important as Christians, read our Lord's word and pray for yourself. Like I just mentioned a moment ago, we need to be prepared and ready now. Don't wait 7 years or how many years into the future. Now. There could be sudden destruction, just like the Twin Towers, to any of us, anywhere in the world, at any moment. You know, I'm not saying the Twin Towers again, but that's an example. It could be an earthquake, it could be wildfires, you know, it could be flooding. You could have a massive downpour of rain and flooding up to your roofs. It could be anything, and that could happen at any moment. This is the place as Christians, in the times that we live in right now, where you need to be ready now. You need to be planning, preparing, getting ready now, all right? So like I say again, please pray about everything that I share with you. Now, these Christian communities are actually global. We can duplicate. Sorry, I always stumble over my words. We can duplicate our communities around the world, right? Again, the manual is a guideline to your community. You know, so come together with your church. You know, use the online digital communities that are already set up. You know, plan a safe location together. I'll help you if you need any help. And use the manual to help you. Then use the videos that I'm putting out at the moment. So I know that the How to Plan playlist is not complete yet, the one that I'm working on. And at the moment, it's not a part of the How to Plan playlist. It's just loads of random videos. But once I've completed all the videos that I need to do for the How to Plan playlist, at the end of the year, I'm going to compile them into one playlist with one video on the top, connecting the books to the videos. And then from there, you can literally just copy and paste all around the world, and we can duplicate our communities. And again, as I say, it's really important. Anything could go down at any given time. In 2016, when I received the vision from our Lord about the Christian communities, I saw that different communities went into full-blown survival at different times compared to other communities. This all depends on the area you live in and what's happening. So, for example, let's use in America as an example. Let's say that the naughty elephant squirt water, northeast, southwest, sorry. Let's say the West Coast Cascadia subduction zone goes, right? Everybody on the West Coast is going to be affected. You get heads up by watching natural signs, the birds and the animals. I did a video on this earlier. And you flee to your safe location, right? You're going to be safe there, but people on the East Coast of the USA don't need to flee because they weren't on the West Coast. That Cascadia subduction zone did not affect the people on the East Coast because it didn't, all right? And so the people on the East Coast, the communities on the East Coast are still preparing, still planning, still working together, ready to flee to their safe location, but the people on the West Coast are already at their safe location, living and surviving together. Does this make sense? So, as I said, in 2016, I received from our Lord that different communities will go into full-blown survival over other communities. So some communities will still be preparing, and some communities will really be surviving out there. Do you know what I mean? All right? I'm really sorry that I stumble over my words. I get this problem a lot. I just really want to encourage you, you know, go to your church, speak to your pastor, speak to everybody in your church, grab the manual, use the online community groups, talk, plan, prepare, work together. And as I say, by the end of this year, I hope to have the How to Plan playlist done, and then it'll just be a simple case of you clicking on the playlist and watching it through, and writing up your personal individual plan in here, and your community plan together with your church. All right? Yeah, and then you've got your skills out there, essential skills, and you've got your manual guiding you through. The manual is a guideline to your community, all right? So you'll be able to open the manual, you'll be able to watch the playlist, and you'll be like, ah, that's how it all happens, that's how it works, you know, that's how I find a safe location, that's how I flee, this is what I prepare, with all the multiple options that are available to you. Do you know what I mean? Right? And you work together with your Christian brothers and sisters, praying all things through together as you go. Proverbs 3:5-6. All right? Bless you. So this is for natural disasters that could happen at any moment, and the times that are coming. The mark of the beast, the Antichrist. All right? All of us, and I need to repeat this and make this very clear to you, all of us, it does not matter how old you are, how young you are, how rich you are, how poor you are, how healthy you are, how sick you are. It doesn't matter if you're married, if you're single. It doesn't matter the colour of your skin. It doesn't matter where you live on planet Earth, right? The stuff that's coming is going to affect all of us. And we all need to be ready. Not waiting 7 years, now. The time to prepare is now. We need to take action. Okay, guys? I love you. Please check out the books in the description. Go to your church. They are your community. Work together. Add your friends and family into your community. You know, we've got to get this done now. We've got to get ready. All right? I love you guys. Bless you guys. Thanks for watching in. You be safe.